little guy's just trying to go down the road, and got a set of twins here. I don't know. No, he didn't like my door opening much. I don't know. They don't know what to think of this pickup.
There's one of the food plots. Got to get this worked up so we can get corn planted in it. Had about 4 inches of rain lately, so the rye's a little high. So he's gonna bust it up a little bit. This food plot goes back around the trees and behind the barn there, and all of that, and then all of this, and it works out nice. You can sit up in the loft there in the barn and shoot out the window. That rye got real high. It's about up to my chin. There's this old house here, or if you watched any of the early skunk videos, we caught them in there, and you can sit and shoot right out that window overlooking the food plot. They hang out right in this corner here. I kind of like the window myself, the house. Sit there with my bow. And this food plot goes all around the house. Them trees back there. Well, gotta get the planter ready. So working another food plot here. These old combines work good for deer stands. And portable. one in here again.
Yeah, I just thought I'd throw a little bit of food plot information in here. This food plot here I planted for the state and for their winter deer and pheasants. But last year we had such a mild winter, there was, I think in this huge food plot there was only like 4 deer in here. And the winter before we lost so many deer because the winter was so severe that there was no corn left. But this year most of the corn was still here, so now it makes a worthless food plot because every kernel that gets covered up grows, and only where you can see the rows, that's where the corn's going to be good. But other than that, it's just a place to lay down and hide, I guess. So I'm just going to show you some of the corn left over from last year. It's just there's just corn everywhere. You know, and every kernel seems to want to grow, and but they're still eating on it now. But you can see here where they did eat quite a few. There's actually, you can see a row there. Once in a while you can see a row, but that they'll have good cobs on where it's thin, but where it's thick like that, it doesn't really get any corn on it. It's just a bunch of growth, and that's about it. So I'll have a little more on food plot from time to time, and so I'm just throwing this at you so some people don't get to see this kind of thing. So okay, a little more later. Well, I'm just going to show you another food plot here where there was more deer. I think there was 61 head here, and they ate most of the corn, not all of it, but a lot of it. And when I planted this now, this was really wet. I didn't get it all planted. I'm going to have rye on the other end later on in the year. But I'm going to show you here the difference where the deer ate all the corn and where they, for some reason, didn't hardly eat any. And when I planted it, now I put soybeans down between some of the rows. And because I got 40-inch rows, which is really wide, but I put soybeans sometimes down the middle. So this is what it sometimes looks like. Where the deer ate it, where they didn't. For some reason, they like certain spots better than other spots. So, but anyway, just another one of my food plots for the deer, and the turkeys make good use of it too. So anyway, we're gonna, if the wind goes down tomorrow, we gotta spray this. We got a lot of weeds coming, and maybe we'll have a little video of that. I guess I'm fortunate that I can have these big food plots to help the wildlife, but we don't always hunt over them. It's just food for winter time. So all right, till later.
Well, that old corn we were digging up, we planted new corn. And he's spraying it now. We thought we were done over there at the pheasant farm, and I don't know how many more ended up dead. 2 side-by-side full. So he set a bunch of fox traps over there today. Bunch of dirt holes. doing a lot of food plots and a lot of cameras. But mowing this morning, there's more grubs in the yard, so I'm gonna have to catch some more of them raccoons. Raccoons can't make it a comeback, man. Second time spraying this. Well, be back with some more grub trapping, and I guess we need to get some more fox to the pheasant farm. So,
well, this food plot, going to be some weeds in here. Some weeds I can't spray certain chemicals in here, I'll kill these beans I've got. These beans, I don't know, I guess earlier he filmed when I was disking down this rye from last year. We got a pretty good catch in here. The cameras say that that's what the deer are eating now, is the beans. But every direction from here there's corn, so. So anyway, we got a pretty good catch here. When all the other beans in the country are combined, these will still be here, so. And next year I'll probably put rye in here again. I've tried, you know, I used to watch the Outdoor Channel a lot, still do, but all they want to plant, it seems like a lot of them anyway, is turnips and radishes. I tried them off and on for 15 or 20 years. I can't get a deer to eat one. I don't know. Now, we must have tried 8 or 9 different kinds of mineral and salt. We can't get them to look at it here. I bought a block of something, I've had it so long, right by a deer trail where some year 100 deer winter. I had a camera on it. The first winter it had, I don't know, corn in it, and it's a square block of something, mineral, and the only thing that looked at it was a turkey, and tried to peck a kernel of corn out of it. And it's still, except it's a little weather beaten, it's still by the same trail, and nothing's ever licked on it. So, but yet my brother, 5 miles away, he can go through that stuff like crazy, and then they dig a hole a foot deep in the ground. So I must have minerals here that the deer don't need it, I guess. But anyway, this is where they say where the cameras say they're all eating now, is right in here. I got 3 bucks here and 2 does. We lost a lot of deer 2 winters ago, so we're really down. Just a tough winter. But anyway, that's it for now. We got to go home and set some traps. The grub eaters are back in the lawn, so until then.